Hey guys, I'm going to be doing a Shadowbox tutorial. We're going to be making one of these with a shaker. I saw this at Tambera Lily Crafts and I really enjoyed it, so let's get on to it. So what you're going to need to do this tutorial is a 12 by 12 sheet of cardstock. You're going to need a piece of acetate. I think this measures, let's see, 5 and hold on, 5, you can see that, I'm not sure, 5 and a, I think it's 5 and a quarter by 5 and a quarter. So that's how big your acetate's going to have to be. That's going to be covering your frame. And what you're going to need to do, try and make this as simple as possible. I have a mini scoreboard. Thank you to Tambera Lily. Thank you so much. That I'm going to be using. So we are going to start scoring on all 4 sides the 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. So let's begin. Take your scoreboard. We're going to score it at, turn it this way, it's going to be on all 4 sides. We're going to score it at 3 1/4. Okay. 3 1/4. 1 1/2. 2 1/4. And then at 3 inches. I know you can't see the score lines. Oh yeah, you can. Since my scoreboard isn't long enough, I just flip it around and I meet the lines. But it does the trick, right? So that side is all scored. Let's see if you can see it better on the white. And I will score the other sides. What you do is you're now going to flip it 180, and you're just going to continue scoring down. So you're going to score again at 3 3/4. 1 1/2. Whoops, I just did 3/4 way down there. See, mistake. Okay, so that's fine. 3/4. 1 1/2. Okay, I'm gonna have to get another piece of paper. Hold on. Okay, so after that mistake, I got a new piece of paper and I scored all the lines, except for these ones. I just gotta add more to it. So the score lines again are going to be at 3/4, 1 1/2, 2 1/4, and 3 inches. Okay, and then we're going to flip it, and we're going to do the same thing. 3/4, 1 1/2, 2 1/4, and 3 inches. So now you see you have that pattern all the way around. Okay, so our next step is we're going to put additional score lines only until we're going to turn it like this. We're going to remove that for a second. You're going to put additional score lines here and here on each side. Okay, so we're going to score that at 3 3/4 and 8 1/4. So I'm going to take my ruler because it's 8 1/4. So we're going to do this. 3 3 3/4. We're going to score a short line. We'll do it here. Okay, guys. Sorry, I had to pause that. What you're going to do now is you got all your lines here scored. Now you're going to go and you're going to score up to the second line at 3 3/4. So we're going to flip this around and we're going to, I already have it done. So we're going to go 3 3/4, just up to the second line right here, if you can see that. And then you're going to do another one. I should reach and get this because my scoreboard doesn't measure it to 8 1/4. So I already have a line here. Let me turn that around. We're going to score this line at 8 1/4. So I'm just going to take my scoreboard and put it on here because I don't have a big enough. This is where I'm scoring. Okay, so that's 8 1/4. And this is 3 3/4. And then you're going to turn the page 180 degrees. Boom, boom, boom. And then you're going to again score on your score line that you previously made. We're going to do, okay, up to the second line. And then at 8 1/4. So I'm improvising, guys, because I don't have a big enough scoreboard. You're going to score to the second line. Now, we're going to move on to cutting now. So we can put the trusty scoreboard over here. And now we're going to cut. So what you're going to want to do is take your scissors. And I'll bring this to the camera. You're going to cut. You're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and you're going to cut. If you wanted to make it easier on yourself, if you say you didn't really trust yourself, like I don't really trust myself, because I'm prone to make mistakes. Oh, my camera's getting out of focus here. You could always take your paper and place it here. Okay, so you're going to be cutting on this line, and you're going to be going 2 up. So you're going to be going 1, there's 1 line, 2 line, and then you're going to be going on an angle. So we're going to do that right now, and I'm going to bring it to the camera. So if you get the gist of that, that's how the angle is supposed to be. So watch me make a mistake after removing this. Okay, so we're going to cut here. Hope you can see. We're going to go 2 up. 1, 2. And then I think, see, I don't want to make a mistake. So, sorry I'm new at tutorials. I'm not, yeah, I'm right. And then we're going to go diagonal to this box that's meeting the corner right up here. Okay, so we're going to take the scissors and go, see, we're going to go like this. Oh, I hope I don't make a mistake. Nope. Okay, and then we're going to, we cut like that, right? So there's the cut like that. And we're going to cut up this straight. Let's do it a little bit more. We're going to cut now upwards, okay, to the box. to this square here. And then we're going to take this and we're going to cut this off, this whole piece. Okay? So you should have a piece that looks like this. See? Okay. So now we're going to do it from this line. We're going to cut up, and then we're going to turn the page. I don't want to make a mistake because I'm used to doing that. Okay, we're going to, yeah, I was going on the right track. Okay, we're going to, see, I don't trust myself, guys. Okay, so we're going to turn, go up to there. I hope you guys can see this, okay? Go here, and then we're going to cut down this line. Oh. Okay, guys, I know. So it's starting to resemble like a candy box, okay? And then we're going to turn it to our 180 degrees that we had it at previously. And we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to cut on this line. We're going to go cut, cut, we're going to go diagonal, and then we're going to go a little more diagonal to make it even, and then up, and then we're going to cut this off. Okay? Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so I'm going to cut this other paper and I'll be right back. Okay, now that we have all these cut, we're going to varnish with a bone folder all our lines. Okay, so they're, and you're going to, okay, if you want to have, if you're doing it with a plain piece of paper, that's fine. You're going to, you would do it, okay, so we're doing it with, we want this paper to be in the front. So we're going to want to varnish all our sides like this. Make sure they're well and varnished so it's easier for you. I know my camera setup is not the best because I don't have much room to work. Varnish those sides of all your score lines you just made. Okay? Just so it makes it look nice and neat. Okay, so I'm going to varnish all the other sides and I'll be back. Okay, now you're left with that after burnishing all the sides, not varnishing. We're not painting. Okay, so now, I make myself laugh. Okay, now this is actually Mod Podge. What I did was I took to make it easier on me, I took my Mod Podge out of here and put it in here. So, we are going to get glue happy. Okay. Hope this is okay. Let me know if it's not. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to make the frame itself. So, see, I didn't varnish this one. Burnish. Okay. Let me just get this one burnished properly. When you do things quickly, it doesn't get done. Okay. So now, you're going to take your glue, make sure it doesn't have, okay, so we're going to want it to sit like this, right? I think. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to take some glue here, and we're going to just glue. And the trick is we want no gap, because if you have a gap, the glitter is just going to fall down in the hole there. So we're going to want to push this down, make it so it sticks well. Then we're going to go on to this side, and we're going to do the same thing. Glue that bad boy down. Okay. Fold her in. Hope you can see what I'm doing. Push it down so it stays, because you don't, once we put the glitter in, we don't want it to, here, I can bend this down a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay. So that's nice and glued. Now this is where it gets a little bit tricky. Okay. You're going to want to glue this side here, and you're going to want to make sure, what do I do here? We'll do this side first. So you're going to take this glue here, and then on the third flap, which is going to be going here, you're going to put, oh wait, is it here? That's going to be attached to that. Yeah. Okay, so here, you're going to want to put a little glue. Here, you're going to want to put a little glue. Here, and here. So on this, on the third flap, you're going to put a little glue on the corners. Okay? And you're going to tuck this. Bear with me a minute. A little bit fiddly. Okay. And you don't glue up there. Don't listen to me. And then you push this in. Just a little. Make it as even, Steven, as you can. Okay. Hold that down a second. You don't want that falling off on you. Okay, so you're going to glue here. You can tell I'm not good at tutorials. Okay, so glue like that, and then you're going to want to put a little bit of glue here. Okay. Then you're going to fold that down. Fold that down like so, and hold it until it's glued properly. So I'll come back once that's dry. Okay, now that that's all dry, you got your frame. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our sentiment, and we're going to apply a little bit of glue, not too much. Whoops. And then we're going to decide which way I want the frame. I think I want it this way. So I'm going to be plopping that right in the center there. Okay. Make sure it's nice and down. That way your glitter doesn't get stuck in it. You could even varnish it a little. Make sure it's down well. Okay, so now we have what looks like that. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to move you in and down like so, if my camera stays still. Okay, so you can see a little bit better. We'll move this down. Okay, so now we have glitters of our choice. Sequins, I mean. We will do some butterflies. Add some butterflies. This is fun. Okay. Add as little or as many as you want. Just have fun with it. Okay, and then, why not? Let's add some stars. Okay, that should be good. Let's see. Yeah, that's plenty. Now, we are going to take our, where did I put it? It's right here. Our acetate. Kind of a funny word. Okay. And we're going to measure, make sure that fits. I don't know why that's coming undone again. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna lightly glue all around the acetate. Just on the edges, so that way you do not see it. Because this does dry clear, but then we're gonna place that bad boy on there. Don't worry, you will not see this afterwards. Push it on there. And I'll let that dry and I'll see you in a bit. Okay, what I'm going to do to spruce it up a little bit is I'm going to take some washi tape just along the edge. Actually, we are going to make it a little bit lower. Just to like give it the finished touch. Okay, we're going to take our scissors and we're going to cut here. Yeah, I'm not good at tutorials, guys, so bear with me. Then we're going to line that up the best we know how. Like so, if it wants to stick. There we go. And we're going to cut here again. We're just going to line the whole of the box, of the frame. Because I like glitter. Who doesn't? I'm a girly girl. So, Jenny, I hope you like this tutorial. I did this for you. This might look a little too much, but okay. So we have that, and it shakes. That glare is... So I hope this tutorial was easy to follow. And now you have a nice little gift for somebody. There's the back. Little shaker card. Our shaker Shadowbox. Hope you guys enjoy.